The Glavan Ford Locker Room Show takes us back inside of Tiger football as we're joined again by two of the seniors on this year's squad. Cole Pladson, Anthony Davies joins us on the Locker Room Show. And first I'll have you guys introduce who your parents are for us.
Parents are Amy and Corey Pladson.
My parents are Ashley Davies.
So we get set for week number 3, coming off a tough one. Southeast Saline got you guys again, but what a ball game. I guess first off, Cole, speak to the week of homecoming and the excitement in the air, and then to the ball game just a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of excitement for sure, a lot of stuff going on around the school and everything, the pep rally and all that. I'd say we handled it pretty well. I mean, we fed off the energy that we had, and I mean, it was a heck of a game. Came up short, but just great game overall and tough one to lose.
Yeah, 22-20, a 2-point conversion. You nearly got the pylon. It would have tied it up and had a chance to stretch that game a little bit further. Anthony, for you, named King at halftime of the football game. Talk about the homecoming as a King candidate and with all the others, what that was like for the week.
You know, being honored King and a candidate is really big for everyone that was, a candidate. A lot of distractions, though, coming in early that morning, and then, the sunrise with the Lincoln. That was really fun, though, but I had fun with it, and I'm glad that we were all able to settle down and go have some fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll stay with you, Anthony. I know one of the question marks coming into this season, and it's been spoken about by coaches, we've talked about it on the air, was the offensive and defensive lines, because you lost so many seniors that were starters on that line. What's it been like for you to step into that role and do such a great job? You guys have provided a great front row on defense, and you, of course, on the offensive side as well. Talk about that, stepping into that role.
Stepping into the role was big. I had Paxton Miles in front of me. He was always teaching me a lot. The seniors that graduated, they were really good. They would always push us in practice to get us lined and assigned. They all did really good. The whole O-line played JV together last year. Levi got into a couple of varsity games. They gave him some experience. And then yeah.
Well, you guys are doing a fantastic job, and Cole, I know you can attest to that. Talk about the offense a little bit, Cole, if you would, and the weapons. You've had great weapons in the past several years, but you guys are fast. You see the field so well. I mean, anybody that touches the footballs has a chance to go a long ways for you guys right now. How fun is that?
It's a lot of fun. I'd say we're pretty well-rounded. We got a lot of guys that can go off any night, and anybody can have 100 yards rushing or whatever that may be. And I'd say we're a pretty physical group as well when we run the ball, so that kind of helps. The skill guys, usually we got fast guys, but we also can run downhill and do that as well.
Yeah, it's been fun to see everything start to open up for you guys. And just in week 2, I know that the sky's the limit for what this team can do. Talk a little bit about Lewisburg. It's a long road trip. It's somebody we've not seen before. They're a top 5 ranked team in 4A. I mean, you can look at the numbers. What are you guys looking at as far as scouting this team?
They're kind of similar to Southeast on some of the stuff they run. A lot of motions and stuff to try to get you aligned wrong and get an advantage in that part of the game. But big focus for us is just getting aligned right, and from there it's just playing ball. But they're really good, great team in 4A, and should be a good matchup.
And it really should be. I mean, it's been a tough start to the season. Abilene came back and knocked out Chapman in their week 2 after you got them in week number 1, and of course a tough battle against Southeast. You guys keep up the good work. It's fun to watch you guys on football Friday nights. Can't wait for the road trip to Lewisburg. It's Cole Pladson, Anthony Davies on the Glavan Ford Locker Room Show.